Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Girls Bond Together. I'm super excited for this week's episode. I feel like I say that a lot, but I'm actually super excited for this episode. So I took something a while ago called the love language quiz, and I thought that I would share my results with you guys and talk to you guys all about it. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of, love languages. They've been all over social media. There's been, a lot of like memes about it. But in case you guys don't know what it is, so basically a love language is basically how you express your love to someone or, the people around you, whatever. So that's all that it is. And I feel like love languages are like super important to like know whether you're in a relationship or, with family members or with friends. Just so you know, I guess like what's important for the other person, if that makes sense. Because what you might find important might not be important for someone else. So I thought this quiz was super duper interesting. I actually saw a family, I watched like this vlog channel, they're like a family vlog channel, and they all took the quiz, and I just thought that it was super interesting. And I feel like it's super interesting to know other people's love languages because, they might have a certain love language and you might be surprised. And it might just show you that you need to express that love language more to them because it's important to them. Like, for example, I don't want to like spoil my results. So, for example, my brother took this quiz and he got acts of service. So, and I'm going to explain to you guys what acts of service is later on, but it's basically just, like helping someone. Like, for example, maybe helping put, bags away for someone or something like that. Like, that is their love language. So that shows that I need to express that more to him because that's important. But I didn't know that beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's super important for us to know all of our love languages and everything like that. So, yeah. So before I tell you guys my results, I want to explain to you guys each love language. Because there's actually like certain love languages. So the first love language is, there's no first love language, but you guys know. So there's acts of service, which like I explained to you guys is just kind of just helping someone, putting bags away, maybe opening the door for someone. It's just helping someone with something. Next one is receiving gifts, which I don't gotta explain that one. Excuse me. Another one is words of affirmation, which is basically just affirming someone of something, like, saying I love you, maybe saying you're beautiful, saying you're strong, stuff like that. Like, that's words of affirmation. Physical touch, touching someone, and then quality time, spending time with people. So those are the love languages. Yes, so you can find this quiz on a website. It's called the5lovelanguages.com. You can go on there. They have ones for couples, for teens, all that. You pick whichever one you want, and then you can take the quiz, and then you get your results. I picked the teen one, so yeah. And then for the questions, like the type of questions, it's just like, y'all could go take the quiz, but some of the questions might be like, do you prefer someone giving you a hug, or do you prefer maybe someone giving you a gift, something like that. So yeah. All right. So without further ado, let me share with you guys my results of the love language quiz. So yes. So let me just read to you guys my results. So for words of affirmation, I got 37%. So it said my primary love language is words of affirmation. I got 10% acts of service, 10% receiving gifts, 13% physical touch, and 30% quality time. So I was super surprised that I got quality time over physical touch, because I know that I'm definitely like a touchy person, and I definitely prefer, I feel like, physical touch more so than quality time. But yeah, so let me read to you guys what it says. So it says, your primary love language is words of affirmation. Actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reasons behind that love sends your spirit skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. You thrive on hearing kind and encouraging words that build you up. So yeah, so I would say my results for this quiz was, definitely accurate. I definitely am someone who loves words, loves hearing words of affirmations. If you guys saw my last episode where I talked about like self-love and like loving yourself and all that stuff, I did say that I love like affirmations, and I'm someone who like seeks validation. It's kind of like a good thing, but it's also like my biggest weakness, because you shouldn't need validation from other people. You shouldn't like need to thrive on that. But I do. Like, I literally love hearing like nice things. Like, I love like someone telling me good things about myself. Even hearing like I love you like means a lot to me. Like, I love hearing words of affirmation, validation. And the description that they had under that was really like perfect, because it said actions don't always speak louder than words. Compliments mean the world to you. I think that is so like accurate and true for me. Like, I feel like you can do a bunch of nice things for me, give me gifts, buy me things, maybe help me with things, do all these things, but if you're not telling me nice things, like, or like good things about me, I'm not gonna feel it. Like, I'm not gonna feel like the person loves me. Like, I'm the type of person, like, you can show me that you love me, but you need to tell me, because if I don't hear the words, I'm not going to believe it. So, words of affirmation, that was spot on, super accurate. And I just love my affirmations. I love hearing good things about myself. So, super accurate. The next one that I got was quality time. I got that over physical touch. I would say yes, that's true. I definitely like quality time. I do like spending time with people that I love. That's definitely true. I don't really have much to say about quality time. But I guess it is true. I do like spending time with people. But who doesn't, But that's like my top love language. So, yeah. So the next one is physical touch, 13%. So this is definitely true. I definitely love like physical touch, touching. Like, I feel like I'm a big hugger. I love to hug people. So yeah, especially like hugs from the back. I don't know, like those are literally the best hugs. I don't know what it is about getting hugs from, like, receiving hugs from the back. They just feel so good, and like they feel so supported. So I love that. So yeah, I love like touching. I feel like physical touch is something that a lot of people just don't really like, but I love it. I feel like if I like someone, yeah, I'm definitely gonna like touch you, all that. Like, definitely is a big one. But yeah, it's important to know, because a lot of people don't like to be touched. I don't like to be touched by people that I don't know. Like, I feel like everyone can relate to that. Like, if I don't know you, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like, no. So yeah, physical touch, definitely love hugs, love touching, all that. So the only time I don't really like physical touch is if I'm mad at someone. Like, that's how you know if I'm mad at you, if I'm not gonna like hug you or touch you. I'd be like, don't touch me. Oh, that's how you know I'm mad, because that's usually not a problem. So the next one, I was actually surprised. I got acts of service and receiving gifts tied 10%. I thought that was super interesting, because I love gifts, you know, like I'm so spoiled. No, I'm just joking, but I love gifts. I love receiving gifts. Like especially like if it's like a sentimental gift, I think it's just so nice. Like it just shows that like the person cares for you. They're thinking about you, they remember you, like you feel important. Like I love gifts, like I really do. And the fact that I only got that for 10%, it's like that is so strange. I feel like that one should have definitely been like a 13%, you know? So very strange. But I love gifts, like sentimental gifts. Like, person takes the time out of their day to really take the time to give you the best gift ever. Like, amazing. So, yeah. So, the last one was acts of service, which definitely made sense to me. I don't. I mean, obviously, I like if someone helps me with something, but it's not like a big deal to me if someone like helps me with something. It's kind of
Guys,
just like a, oh, like thank you kind of thing, and I just shrug it off kind of. But I don't know, for some people, acts of service is super duper important to them, you know? So yeah, I don't really care too much about people helping me. That came off as wrong, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, acts of service is definitely important, you know, helping people, someone helping me, but it's not like my primary love language or anything. So yeah, so that was pretty much it for the quiz. I really liked taking this quiz. I thought it was super interesting, and I think it was super accurate too. At least for me, I definitely think that words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time are definitely like my top three uh love languages. Definitely describes me like in a nutshell. So yeah, and I hope you guys understood why I thought it was just so important. I just think it's important to learn each other's love language so you can express your love towards other people, you know, much better, and all that. So yeah, but that is pretty much it for this week's episode. Make sure you guys take the quiz and send me your results. I'll put a link to where you can find the episode in the description box down below and in the bio of this episode if you're watching or if you're listening, if you're listening to me on Anchor. And that's pretty much it. Just a nice little short episode. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.